Reveal the path and grant me viewers. Reveal the path and grant me viewers. Reveal the path and grant me viewers. Reveal the path and grant me viewers! Oh, you're here. It worked. Hi, folks. We're here to watch more Fionna and Cake. We're going to be watching Season 1, Episode 9, which is titled Casper and Nova. And I'm going into this one thinking of this as pretty much finale part 1, because I do know that Max aired these 2 episodes per week. So people would be getting 9 and 10 together. And I can only imagine what that cliffhanger was like for people after the last one, because I know the same. It's been about a week since I watched that one, so we're pretty much in the same boat, even though I've had this whole show available to me this whole time, you know, recording and editing schedules and all that kind of stuff. But yes, this is the penultimate episode of the first season. I don't know if the first season ends like on a this could be the end of it all kind of note, not knowing their fate, if they were going to get renewed for another season, or if they even intended to make another season after this. I just don't know how the production of the show went. All I know is that I'm here enjoying it, watching it here. But yeah, we have had episodes that ended with our gang being teleported somewhere else. We don't quite know where they're going to end up, but we always kept in mind that the status quo was still pretty much the same. We have the remote, we're looking for crowns so Simon can become Ice King again. But here in the last episode, the status quo just completely fucking changed. We have Fionna and Cake re-entered Simon's head, so they're back in their own world, and I don't know if it's going to kind of reflect whatever GOLB'S stuff is happening here, as we've seen whatever Simon is experiencing kind of, you know, like I said, influences what we see in the episodes proper. So I don't know if it's just going to be Scary Town over there, big GOLB monster attacking the city when Fionna gets here, like what happened? We also have, you know, like I mentioned, GOLB, the Lich, Simon, and Scarab. Well, at least Simon and Scarab got sucked into the hole. I would assume the Lich would follow, given that they reminded us that the Lich's title was the Last Scholar of GOLB, you know, and his eyes lit up, like I said, with the kind of the GOLB face reflected in it. So it would not shock me if the Lich followed them in, just like, I shall follow, whoop, and just dives in, like perfect form, swan dive. Yeah, anything could happen. I could foresee Betty being upset at Simon and his quest to become Ice King again. Like, I could see her being like, I would rather kill you as Simon than watch you go back to being the Ice King after all I did for you, after becoming this to fix you, and you don't appreciate that. This isn't what you were supposed to want, Simon. You were supposed to live your life. Like, I know I'm out of reach forever and everything, but I don't know. That's how I could see them writing this. But like I said, anything could happen. This show has shocked me over and over again. I'm sad there's only, well, I say there's only 2 episodes left. There's only 2 episodes left of this season. Whenever season 2 comes out, I'll be there. I'll be right there with you, folks. But yeah, I think that's it for my intro. Still waiting to hear more about Fionna and Cake's non-magicifying powers. I don't know if we're going to get any more on that. But hey, thank you for watching me watch this thing. Do me a favor, do all the YouTube things, like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, let me know what you think of this episode. As always, leave me a, oh no, you poor idiot, you have no idea what you're in for. Even though I'm already expecting insane stuff, like, it could be so much worse than I'm actually expecting. And that goes for the finale too. By the time you're seeing this on the main feed, I should be done watching it, which, you know, hey, plug for the Patreon. I guess it's kind of late now, but if you want any or all of the Fionna and Cake episodes uncut, that finale early, like I said, head over to the Patreon link in the description below if you want to support the channel just a little bit further. And I think that's all I got to say. So let us get started with Fionna and Cake season. I didn't even talk about the title, Casper and Nova. As always, I have no idea what this could mean. Casper kind of invokes the friendly ghost, and a nova is, you know, a supernova, an exploding star, right? We've had a lot of cosmic stuff going on, so I don't know if these are going to be like 2 of the gods, I guess we call them, kind of in Orbo's kind of orbit, no pun intended. But I could definitely see these being 2 kind of other agents, kind of like Scarab being like, whoa, we've had like a code GOLB over here. Yes, I know I posited what if GOLB was their boss, but like I could see like, code red, Scarab is in GOLB Town now. We need to send 2 of our best agents to go get him. Casper, Nova, you're on it. Yes, boss. And then they die or something. You know, pull this audio in here if that's exactly what happens in the episode and just replay it later. But yeah, all right. With all that being said now, that was quicker on the names than I thought it would be. Let's get started with Fionna and Cake Season 1, Episode 9, Casper and Nova, starting up in 3, 2, 1, go. I'm also trying to pay attention to this to see if there's anything that we see here that we haven't yet seen. I did see what looked like a building in Fiona's city with smoke all coming out of it. Other than that, I think we've pretty much seen everything we're going to get here. By the way, my tea for tonight is peppermint. Just before Simon does his yell right here. Thank you, Simon. Oh, we are just starting with it. Very 60s inspired look, just to the letters. Interesting. This is the first time I think that we've gotten a straight up title card right at the start, right? The lines look different. This is a dream. Right? Okay. Candy Kingdom Huntress.
Wait, where's Cake?
Fionna!
Yeah, where's Cake? Ah, there we go. We teleported about 100 feet away from each other.
It worked!
Simon did it!
About that, as they have all their memories, but I don't know if everyone else does.
I feel snacky. People eat cake at parties, right?
Let's get one from Phoebe's.
No, we're not gonna eat cake, right? Just a real cake.
Gary,
You do not
are you
belong here. It's ominous.
We're throwing a party. Gary?
Oh,
Fionna,
I strongly dislike that.
try my new pastry.
Oh, okay. Oh no. Existence is suffering. Oh no, they fucked up all the magic here.
No, don't do it, Stanley! My spaghetti!
No! Lumpy spaghetti princess. Or prince.
Ready to get eat!
Oh, good old boring apartment. Still hasn't changed.
I'll put in a video game.
There's a hot dog on the...
Margaritas. I always wanted to try one of those.
Okay, everything is just different foods,
Are
but...
you happy, Fionna?
Oh.
All this for you.
Fionna!
Ugh.
Wait,
Fionna, wake
okay,
up.
it was a dream. Okay, it was a dream. I called it out. I saw the lines earlier. I'm like, oh, it's a dream. And then I'm treating this as like it was real. I, forgot. I still wouldn't put it past the show. Though, to be fair, I don't think Simon actually got the crown on his head. So I think he is still intact. He's not, like, fully reverting to Ice King status yet. That sure was something, wasn't it?
Normal.
Yeah, I know.
I had the worst dream. When Simon put on the crown, it all went wrong. Gary became a scary gum blob, and Marshall Lee was a hideous monster
that
who
burst into flames.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you see
Simon in the freezer? What
Okay.
if it was an omen?
It was just a nightmare.
That we both shared and had at the exact same time.
Look at that. It even has a lip sync. No, we didn't know this rink had a mascot.
Well, interesting.
Butt is an icicle.
Little piece of magic still in this world. Cake suit! Let's go.
Whoa.
Yo, she literally has the boots with the fur.
This place is gonna be magic soon. I can feel it. That squirrel is reading.
No, that just happens in the big cities, right?
False alarm.
Oh, now,
Marshall.
talking about magic, gay people.
What is this?
Hell yeah.
Fionna, where
No, 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 put it back, put it back.
Disappeared.
Okay, this is gonna blow your mind. But our whole world is inside the Sky Simon's head. And everything we know is about to turn crazy magical.
Aw, man. That one friend who does drugs once and then becomes their whole personality.
Simon, what's the holdup?
Nice. A little chest burster action. Okay, where are we? Time room? Outside the time room? Might want to get that looked at.
Where am I?
Darkness that lay before your eyes,
There he is.
flapping your wings. You whirred about and through this
Hey,
world you
Lich!
walked.
What did you do to my spell, huh?
Ooh, interesting. He's got like a...
embodiment of chaos. Hear me. For ages untold,
There she
I
is, right?
stayed your ways, devoting my existence
Yo, look at that lich booty, by the way.
to extinguish all life. This I achieved. In succeeding, I lost all purpose.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Why? Why must this be?
Oh.
Hear me, Golb.
Is Gold bigger than I remember? Yeah, yes. I think so. Hi.
Betty, are you in there?
There is
Even
no
a little?
Betty, only Golb.
I finally get to you when I'm not even trying.
No. Answer me. What more could I have done? What do you want from me now?
I don't foresee this going well for the Lich.
What?
Whoa. Oh, okay. Is that what all of those are?
Betty,
Ugh,
really
the
tried to
chills
fix
down my
you.
spine.
I searched for years for a way to undo this.
I mean, look at her. There's no undoing this.
Living among the humans in Ooh, I felt completely out of place and time. My life had been drained of all meaning.
Ooh, that shot.
You gave me a second chance.
The contemplating
and
of the
I've
jump.
wasted it.
He's sounding a lot like the Lich right here.
Sorry.
The Lich saying, "What is my purpose now that I've done the thing you commanded of me?" Simon's basically, you know, another parallel, right? Simon's basically asking, "What is my purpose now that you've given me life?" Basically. It's like the same question, but from a different perspective. And God, this show's so good with the fucking parallels, man. I'm nervous. Like I said, I could definitely see Betty being like, I would rather you die as Simon than see you go back to being the Ice King. She could just destroy that crown right now, which I guess theoretically would satisfy the old bingo card from Adventure Time, but I'm nervous. I'm very nervous. About a third of the way through the episode and no idea who Casper and Nova are still.
I'm so sorry, Betty. When I first did the ritual, I just wanted to come here and tell you that.
Now that I'm here.
But then, something else happened. I met two people who really needed my help. Fionna and Cake. You would have liked them. They'll use a second chance better than I ever did.
And I mentioned the fact that it looks like a halo, like you see like in the Catholic kind of depictions of Christ or the Virgin Mary or something, standing there like this or whatever with a kind of ring of light around the head up there. And it's almost like Simon himself having fulfilled, like he said, he seems to have found like a new purpose with meeting Fionna and Cake, and he did get them back to their world. Do we want to consider that as something that's like worthy of him being sainted? Like now he has found his purpose. He just doesn't realize it yet. And that's like being reflected in the halo around him. I don't know if I'm just reading too deep into this choice because there is just a magical portal back there that's causing that actual light, but it's something at least.
I finally have a purpose now.
Nope. I mean,
By the order of Gibbon, find them.
I say, whoa!
This way.
Now that is not what I was expecting. Good to see you, Shermie and Beth. Okay, so this is future, right? Future ooh. That's right. Beth has a like magic portal tummy, right? Trying to see if I recognize that or if it's literally just a storeroom she shoved in there. Damn, why is this ladder so long? Oh, that's why it's so long, because it had to be. If anyone was gonna write the F word or say the F word, it was gonna be Shermie spray painting it, right? As Simon and Garfunkel said, a single worded poem comprised of 4 letters, right? Poem on the underground wall.
Oh, you got me! Tell my kids. I resent them.
Oh, no.
Or you're walking.
If I'm going to the library, you're gonna have to carry me. I finally have a purpose now.
You just got
Wait.
real weird there. Shermie?
Simon? What the fuck? Oh.
What just happened? I'm in another weird version of ooh. Bread balls.
Language.
Oh, that's what counts as the F word in this universe then.
Why?
Shermie, are you going through puberty?
This is gonna sound far-fetched, but I'm not Shermie. My name is Simon Petrikov. I'm from another world, far different than your own.
Okay, Simon.
No. Hey, go talk to BMO. BMO would know. You have
weird.
BMO Classic.
That's great, actually. I could really use a library right now.
Okay, Shermie, what's wrong with you? You never like books.
I love the library.
The smile doesn't sell
I
it.
like this new you.
You can zap me to whatever alternate universe you want, but I have free will. Do you hear me, Betty? Do you hear me, Betty?
Oh, wow. Oh, Betty's gonna just fucking destroy Scarab, huh? I hate that. You lost an arm there, bud. Oh, there it is. Found it. Oh, man, this is wild.
Stay out of this.
Boss.
What's the matter, Simon? Spell malfunction? Professionals don't hold grudges.
Yep. Bye, Scarab. Actual Scarabs. Even smaller ones? Yep. You know, you straight up killed the Lich, I think. Come on, Betty. Oh, the shapes in the sky.
So,
yep,
you're
just
not
like
a
what
robot.
Simon's seeing, right?
You're a magic cat.
I'm just back to my original form. And pretty soon, you will be too.
But if everything's gonna change, will we still be together?
Aw. You're destined to.
I don't know if you'll even remember each other. Or if anyone will remember this version of our world.
But I don't want to forget anything. Marshall and I just met.
Aw.
Maybe we can make requests. That Simon guy's thoughts affect our world, right?
Hey, where's that Prismo guy? We can make requests of him. Whatever happened to that guy? We just cut to the bathtub. He's just like, help.
Simon can do anything. Just gotta find a portal.
There.
Portal!
Okay. Where are they gonna jump
Can you
to?
hear me, Simon?
Oh,
Big juice bugs! The scarab!
So is this part of the fun magic?
incredibly. Ugh. Also, I just realized the icy drinks had a penguin on it that just said, wank. Ugh.
Danger.
Hunter?
Simon! What's going on?
I don't think you want to know, Fiona.
Who has the magic crown now?
What crown?
Turtle
It's
Princess?
golden, pointy, set with red jet.
Oh, the library. That's right. Oh, she's dead. I mean, it's like 1,000 years later, of course.
Where's the... One of these has to be about ice magic or the crown.
Okay, I was about to say, what if they find the Enchiridion there?
Preferably something about high technology, transcendental meditation, or trashy romance.
There's been a lot of trashy romance recently. Oh yeah, that's right. Books are guns here. It's still so bizarre. Nice. Hey, that book could have misfired.
Simon, we should go.
Just a minute.
Also, I love that Beth is
hear it?
so supportive of
You're
Shermie's
ready.
new identity.
Simon!
Without a single question, just, you are Simon now.
Inkling!
We've seen those in an old episode of Adventure Time, right? I thought he was gonna fire it. Oh. Oh no, they are firing. The gun books do work. We've definitely seen those origami creatures in Adventure Time proper, right? I also just, up there in the corner, lemons, buns. This is just one of those things. I haven't seen this episode in a very long time, but there's a quote that lives like rent-free in my head from one of the earlier Lemon Grab episodes, where it's when Princess Bubblegum is her younger self after she's lost some of her candy mass, and so she appears younger. And they're trying to prank Lemon Grab, and they just pass him a note that reads, "You really smell like dog buns." And he just, and when he reads it, that you really smell like dog buns. Like, it's just one of those quotes that just lives in my head rent free. And what do I see up here? Lemons, buns. It's gotta be that, right?
Keep them apart! Give me that!
I look at them still just like trying to like hold on to each other.
Crystal! Come and get it!
Oh, a little terrarium. Okay.
I can feel their little tiny feet.
Nope, don't like that. I hate cockroaches so much. Hey, there is Prismo.
I should have kept up the medicine ball routines. Come on, Prismo.
There we go. Can he slip out just that tiny little crack? Oh, as if her apartment wasn't messy enough already. Yo, I don't think you need to carve any air holes in those.
A godlike being outdone by a humble cheeseball barrel.
Yo, those Utz cheese balls go hard though.
Simon must still be alive, or else we'd be blinked out of existence.
Yeah. What if Fionna tries to do the Golb ritual? She can link up to the crystal, right? Because that has some kind of magical powers, right?
Let's call him.
Huh?
I gave him my phone.
That's my phone.
Oh.
Can I borrow this?
Oh wait, the passcode is.
I know.
Huh?
It's ringing.
Beth, where's the book?
It's just gonna bother Betty, and she just like reaches in his pocket to pick up the phone. Hello. Ancient
artifacts. Written by...
Simon
I can't read the
Petrikov?
author's name.
What luck! This world's Simon Petrikov wrote a history of the crown too. The invisible forces of the universe.
It's your world.
Must have wanted.
Oh, what a nerd. Doesn't even know how books work.
I know how to read. I have degrees.
You just shoot the knowledge directly into your dome.
Okay, Simon. Let's save your friends then.
Oh, you do, kind of.
Ready for adventure?
Oh, it's like an old CD-ROM game.
Choice deals.
Fire once for yes, fire twice for
Oh,
no.
that's kind of fun.
This is the story about two best friends, Casper and Nova.
Oh,
We
okay.
meet them on their great quests to document and preserve important talismans. They journey through the GOLB'S caverns and lodge near a sunken city in the seaside town of Scandia. There, they hear a rumor about a magic crown. Which theme should they explore? Fire once for Casper's quest, fire twice for Nova's.
We have to go for the crown.
I don't know, the sea runes could be fun too.
Yeah, you got to do the side quests first so you get properly leveled for the main, right? That third boss is quite a doozy if you're not, just don't grind just a little bit.
Casper is bitten, and the crown has already been stolen by moon demons.
Dang it.
There we go. Told you.
Maybe we can go back and try the sea runes route.
Yo, my man, I got to tell you, this is like a 20-hour
Casper's bitten, and the
RPG.
crown has already been stolen. No do-overs with this book, I guess.
Oh. Yeah, your choices matter in this game.
I'm gonna go back through the portal.
Hey, I saw a glowing opening with blue sparkles out there in the park. I'll take you there.
Okay.
Let's go, Cake.
We'll look too.
I was going to say, can Gary and Marshall come?
More ground if we look for portals everywhere.
Are we about to end the episode? Oh, hey. Oh, don't let the bugs free. Don't do it. No, don't do it. Ellis.
Oh my God! What are you doing to these beautiful creatures? Be free, my baby!
No.
Be free!
Also, another opportunity for an F word. He's just like, oh my God, what the fuck are these? Oh,
Everybody know where they're headed.
okay. Okay. That's, you know, I called that out. Oh, we are. Never mind. Let's just finish the episode and then I'll talk about it. Yep, we just had like 2 seconds left. But I called that out. Oh, the little turtle princess reading the book in the dream. That's cute. I like that. What was I gonna say? Hang on. I just wanted to check real quick. I was pretty sure that was still Ron Perlman as the Lich. I don't think you can recast that voice like ever. But I just wanted to make sure, just because there were 1 or 2 characters that were recast for this. You know, I called out in the in the intro of this episode, I saw the building with like smoke coming out of it. I was like, we haven't seen that one yet. You know, I thought it was going to be Golb or something. Like, I thought it was going to... If we were reflecting what Simon was seeing, at least Simon's physical body, like, they could have had fun with it being like a 50s sci-fi kind of thing, like an Alien Invaders kind of thing, like those campy, you know, those campy movies from like the 50s, War of the World. I guess that was a radio broadcast first, but you know what I'm talking about. That kind of vibe, that's like, you know, a vibe. I could have seen that, like, we come back, like, Attack of the Red Space Babies or something like that, and they're all just kind of, there's a bunch of them just like floating in the sky, and everyone's like, that could have been fun. Just in a little idea I had of one way to have gone about this, but they did not do that. Instead, we have Scarab ready to do some damage. I'm assuming we're going to get more Shermie and Beth next time. Casper and Nova were not at all what I expected. Here I thought that I was onto something with my little theory. You know, this is just a video where I had a lot of theories that did not happen, but I liked them anyway. I do enjoy the ideas that I had here. This episode started off nuts, and I feel like it got a little tamer as it went on, just to kind of set us up for the finale proper. I think the most shocking stuff in this episode happened all on the front end. The Lich getting got completely, or I guess one version of the Lich, because there's a Lich in every universe, right? Because the hand multiplied and went to every world, right, in that one episode of Adventure Time, I think. But at least our Lich, and somebody left a comment or said something on Discord or something, that the world they went to is the world where the Lich did go when he made his wish to destroy all life back in like season 5. I think that was season 5. Is that the end of season 5 that happened? When they went and got Martin back from the Citadel. Because now that we know, when you make a wish, Prismo essentially creates a whole universe to satisfy that wish, right? So, in the grand scheme of things, if the Lich just instead wished to... And that's how Farm World was created, right? Because then one of them wished that the Lich never existed or something like that, right? Something along those lines. I'm probably getting my facts incorrect. But theoretically, that Lich that we've been hanging out with here was the exact same iteration of the Lich from all the way back in like season 1, 2, 3 of Adventure Time. Just the real early stuff. And then I guess whatever version of the Lich we got back. No, it turned into Sweet Pea in that same episode. So yeah, so Sweet Pea is like a new version. Oh, does that mean that theoretically when they... Because Jake made the Lich change his wish, right? So theoretically, did we then split off into a whole new universe for that wish too? That might be one step too complicated for my liking and my brain to process, but you know, it's certainly is something, you know, another theory that may or may not be true, provided by Tallman here, right? But yeah, it's, you know, the Scarab as bugs stuff didn't 100% work for me. Yes, it was kind of gross, like I said, kind of cockroach vibes to them. I hate cockroaches so much, man. But just the whole dealing with the little bugs was maybe my least favorite aspect of the episode. I was very intrigued by the Shermie and Beth stuff, interesting. So if that is not our ooh, but in the future, like we saw in the finale, because, you know, Shermie didn't have the Fin Sword, or this could be before the events of that, right? What was I saying? So Simon Petrikov wrote, I guess in whatever this version of the universe it is, he was like an indie game developer, right? Making like a Sierra-style adventure game, like a King's Quest or something along those lines, which I think that's fun. I never really got too into those games. From what I remember, some of the King's Quest ones can be kind of mean if you don't like cycle your saves and just mess one thing up. You kind of soft lock yourself in the whole run. that's not 100% my favorite thing. Also, some of that logic is really obtuse you needed for some of those older ones. I like the idea of those games, just not me playing them. I'd be fine to watch a playthrough, just, you know, like with the Casper and Nova stuff. Interesting that save stating is not allowed in this version, apparently. You know, Simon really was brilliant, thought of everything, huh? So that's a fun little twist on just another version of Simon. Like, yes, he's into historical artifacts and everything, but like from a fictional perspective. I think that's fun. And maybe there's some truth to it too. Maybe he did, like, you know, read an article or something about this magical crown that made someone go crazy one time. Oh, this urban legend that I saw. I gotta put this in my next game. Who knows? Regardless, I'm glad we get more Shermie and Beth. After just accepting the fact that they were the main characters of the finale, you know, until we cut back to the Finn stuff. You know, I'm glad to have more of them. You know, glad to see you. Glad you're here. Even if Shermie isn't really Shermie, it's like Simon's consciousness within Shermie, which I don't know where Shermie's consciousness is right now. I don't want to think about it, but you know, I just hope that they are okay. Yeah, excited for more of them in the finale, presumably, unless Betty just snaps Simon back there. And yeah, Scarab is loose in Fiona's city, so hopefully we find that portal. I also don't know how this ends. Anything can happen. The episode being called Cheers, it wouldn't surprise me if the whole thing was just a reenactment of an episode of Cheers, or the intro is literally just the Cheers intro or something like that. I don't know. They obviously, they paid for the rights to use Cheers stuff, so they're probably going to milk it for all it's worth, right? I don't know. But join me next time as I watch it. I think I'm out of things to say for this one. What did you think of this episode, dear viewer? Let me know in a comment below, and don't forget to leave a like on your way out. And join me next time for the season finale. I guess theoretically when y'all are watching this, y'all figured this might be the series finale of Fionna and Cake. Take it easy, everybody. And cheers. But for next time, cheers.